All right, Vergil Ortiz. Probably already knew this was gonna happen with Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. So most people behind the scenes they know what's going on before it actually get broke to the public. So now he's kind of petitioning to the WBA to enforce his mandatory status against Eimantas Stanionis. Me and my boy was talking about this a little bit earlier. He thinks Stanionis is a live dog in this fight. He said this is the first fight that Vergil Ortiz is going off the Golden Boy script. In my opinion, I didn't know Shelly Finkel was Stanionis' manager, and obviously Richard Schaefer is Stanionis' manager. I don't know. Richard Schaefer is his promoter, and I think Shelly Finkel might be his manager. But yeah, let's chop it up about this real quick. Check out the welterweight and boxing news playlist. At Vergil Ortiz petitioned the WBA to have mandatory status enforced against Eimantas Stanionis. So he's the regular WBA title holder, which they're getting rid of that belt. If you didn't hear David Haney said a while ago, they already started to clean it out of boxing. So Jake Donovan, shout out to him for another great article. There was a point that when Vergil Ortiz is willing to remain active while waiting for a title shot, at least a big fight, the unbeaten welterweight contender now aims for those worlds to collide. A petition has been filed with the WBA by Ortiz, who seeks to have his mandatory challenger title status enforced in a showdown with secondary WBA welterweight titleist Eimantas Stanionis. Both boxers stuck in a holding pattern waiting the title shot in the division's top prize as the WBA Super WBC IBF champ Earl Spence Jr. 28 wins, 0 losses, 22 KOs against WBO titleist Terrence Bud Crawford, 38-0, 29 KOs. Continue to negotiate a target undisputed championship. Ortiz hopes to shorten that wait time as it relates to his own crack at the welterweight crown. Quote, one thing we have done since I'm the WBA mandatory or whatever, we reached out to the WBA and pushed the mandatory thing to fight Stanionis. Ortiz revealed during a recent interview with the Zone Boxing Show co-hosts Ak Reyes and Barack Best. Quote, hopefully we get it by the end of this year. Now Ortiz, 19-0, is the number one welterweight challenger in the latest WBA and WBO rankings. Number 2 with the WBC and number 3 with the IBF. 24-year-old knockout artist from Grand Prairie, Texas, pushed his way to the top in the WBAQ following a ninth round knockout of England's Michael McKisson's there August 13th, unbeaten welterweight sanctioned by WBA as a title eliminator, specifically the challenge with the against Stanionis, 14-0, 9 KOs and 1 no decision. Holds the WBA regular world title. Stanionis has twice agreed to step aside in lieu of his own title shot in the WBA super title. First time for initially refusing to bow down in order to fight then title holder Dennis Ugas. He eventually granted his blessing for Ugas to first face Spence in exchange for a shot at the NWA World regular title holder Razab Batuev and the promise of facing the Spence Ugas winner. Spence dethroned Ugas via 10th round injury stoppage, while Stanionis outpointed Batuev. However, the 2016 Lithuanian Olympian agreed to stand down as Spence targets the undisputed championship showdown with Crawford. Stanionis is expected to land on the Spence Crawford undercard should that fight happen. Ortiz, who was already targeting a quick turnaround by no later than the year's end, plans to have his say in the matter. Quote, Vergil wants his chance at the title. He wants his biggest fight is to get him one step closer to Spence Crawford. Rick Mayer, Ortiz's manager, told Boxing.com at 147. He has the best resume in any upcoming to challenge the throne. He knows his value to prestige WBA. He just wants his chance. Quote, we hope Golden Boy promotion career, Ortiz's career-long promoter, WBA can make it happen. Vergil stands ready for whatever can be worked out between them. What a fight to end of the year if it gets done. Now, at the end of the day, they can just do us all a solid and make that the co-feature. But in the perfect world, we not in. It's not going to happen probably. So at the end of the day, it's all about what Al wants. What we about Al, WBA. So Al can make them do whatever they want to do. If Al wants Vergil Ortiz to stay, he can stay. You want him to go, you're going to have to slide up out of there. But the thing about it is, if Crawford is, end up, lining himself and signing, working with PBC, the problem for Vergil Ortiz is going to be that he's going to have to go through Al Heyman regardless. So they're going to have to get a nice working relationship going there. And if not, I'll probably give up a belt and get Stanionis another belt. But hell of a fight. I can't say that'd be good co-feature. It's a good card on his own. If Golden Boy want to finance it, will they send Stanionis over there? I don't think they have no problem sending Stanionis over there. Obviously. So so I don't think they got no issues over there. But quite frankly, man, I think I got Vergil Ortiz. I'm not sure he stopped Stanionis, but Stanionis holds his position. He's strong. He probably be the strongest opponent Vergil Ortiz than fought. Honestly, he probably gonna be the strongest opponent Vergil Ortiz fought. And some people think he might get Vergil Ortiz. I like Vergil in that fight. I think he just too I think he's just too explosive for Stanionis. Now, if he get tired in there, Stanionis don't use a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about Stanionis. He don't use a lot of energy, bro. Stanionis is somebody that hold his position. He worked well. One of the reasons, is that he don't waste no movement. He don't waste no movement. That's the thing about him. He don't waste no movement. Now, he really got problems for slick fighters. That's the problem. He really got problems or issues for slick fighters. You see what Delorme was able to do. Vergil Ortiz, not that. And if Vergil Ortiz, the weight cut is hurting him, or he can't take a punch or something or anything like that, Stanionis going to expose that. Now, do Stanionis got the urgency to close the show? It's the question. Versus Batuev, he was hurting with him. He didn't step it up to close that show. That's the problem. And the one thing about Vergil Ortiz, he hurt you, he gonna jump on you. That's one thing we do know for sure. So, I mean, like I said before, I mean, you couldn't hope for a better fight in general. I mean, if this is a card that's on his own or is standing on his own somewhere, if it's a co-feature, I mean, it don't do nothing but make boxing better. All the way around, it don't do nothing but enhance the sport. That I make the fall even that much better, bro. So, I mean, with a Tank and Ryan fighting, or if they don't fight, if it's Eastside Cruz and Ryan, Eastside Cruz and Tank, Vergil Ortiz, is staying up there with those fights. Is a really good fight. That's a real fight. Now, on the flip side of things, who's gonna be bothered? Jerron Ennis. If they send Stanionis for a title shot to face Vergil Ortiz, he gonna feel a certain type of way. But Ortiz's resume is better though. Ortiz is better. Ortiz resume is so. But yeah, I mean, Jerron Ennis, like I said before, you can feel a certain type of way, but this would be a petition to the WBA. WBA wouldn't be like, PBC and Richard Schaefer and them would be going a different direction just to be fucking with Jerron Ennis. That ain't that. The thing about it is it'd be that because he petitioned. Now the WBC ain't got to grant that petition. Now let me say that the WBA ain't got to grant that petition. Okay, they can say no. Then Vergil probably go through the WBO, but why not? Vergil Ortiz not gonna ask for life changing. Well, it's all he at the point where we making life changing money, but he gonna ask for 10, 6, 7, 3, 4, $5 million. I mean, but as a card that's standing on his own, I ain't mad at it. People gonna come in with these mythical expectations to put it on the Spence Crawford undercard. That's fine, but if it's standing on his own, just another good week for boxing. Now, will it be smashed in a weekend when everybody else fighting? Damn near it will. But I'm excited either way. The Zone, Fight TV, Fight, whatever fight, the Fight, Card, Roy Jones doing Paulie and the shit, ESPN, wherever it go, I'm with it. So, but Stanionis want a title shot. You taking a chance versus Vergil Ortiz. That's kind of damn the same thing. Taking a chance versus, Jerron Ennis. You feel me? That's taking the same fucking chance. But I think he got his style. He got a better chance than Vergil Ortiz because Jerron, you seen what Delorme did. I thought Delorme beat him. I'm not going to play with you. I thought Delorme beat him. So I mean, like I said before, man, it's a dangerous fight. But I think if he had a better opportunity, it's Vergil Ortiz. Problems with the weight cut, like Rabdu and all that type of stuff. It's Vergil Ortiz. But hey, that's my opinion. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the Boxing News playlist. Check out the Welterweight Boxing Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and everywhere else. All right. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Peace.